Alright, so we are getting started with the most important thing, your scapula. It is the most important muscle. If it is not in sync, then everything else you're going to try to get for your skills is going to be hard or you may not get it at all. Let's get started. And for demonstration, let me show you on why this is important so that you have a good mindset on why this is a really important muscle to work on. So, you have your scapula here, right? Say I'm having my hands out, 45 degrees out, everything is correct, but my scapula is like not protracting at all. I'm not trying to retract it. I don't know which one these are, but I know the feeling of it. And you go like this, you put your shoulders down and you put it in. You're gonna see how this is a whole lot easier going like this. Now, you don't see the full body of it, but when you go like this, you're actually automatically it's gonna be easy for you to lean in a little bit more. You can't lean as much as you want. Going like this, you expect yourself to go to a planche like this. You're gonna hurt your back. There's gonna be other injuries you're gonna get. And that's why this is important to actually get this motion down a lot. Now, for your front lever is gonna be the opposite of the planche, which is crazy, but yes. Now, say this is a bar right here, and let's just say that, let's say I'm trying to do a front lever just like this. I'm trying to go up. I'm trying to retract like this. It's gonna be kind of hard because it's a counterproductive type of move when you're in like this and you're not actually squeezing your abs and you're just not holding your legs in, not squeezing your legs too. What's going to happen is that when you're actually in a line, it's going to go like this, or you're going to either like a seesaw motion. So when you're doing a front lever, you're going like this, and you're protracting up, squeezing your abs, and everything else is going to come in line. Notice how when your body's a little bit like this, as soon as you actually protract your scapula, it's going to come back up and it's going to go in a straight line. Now, for your handstands, which this basically should be a non-negotiable thing. We should all know that the elevation, the height of your handstand is going to matter a lot. Now, you can go like this, and I admit I was doing it for a long time for myself. You can go like this, and you can just not be able. You can actually have some good muscle, and actually, if you actually body weight, you can actually just go like this, but if you like a handstand, remember you can't go like this. Go up and making sure you're holding in and just make sure you're pulsing your hands. Like I said, always pulsing your hands in the end. I remember from last video I said the best. Your hands is what is easily going to be telling you if you get a handstand or not. Now that's going to be just the root of it of your scapula. Let me go and just show you what exercise you can do to actually help out with that. Alright, so you have a wall, and let's say you like this. You're not going to be able to work on this at all, for beginners. If you're just walking up, make sure that your hands are straightened out, and you just go like this. And this is the wall scapula in the end. All this is you're just doing from this range of like a planche. You're going like this, 45 hands degree out. Going like this. Now, you can make it a little bit harder and make it walk out a little bit more, squeeze your abs and all that. You're going to see why this matters a lot with your scapula in the end. Now, I know I said scapula, this actually hits another muscle too right here, which is your serratus anterior. Now, this is also called the boxer muscle in the end too. That's actually, you should really, if you're doing for aesthetic wise, yes, you should do this. But I say regardless, for calisthenics or any type of way you're trying to work out, I would say just work on that anyways, because that's a really neglected muscle the most. So right here is doing like this is going to be helping out for you a lot. All right, so for my intermediate people, if that is too easy and you don't feel like that's going to give you enough strength wise, you can do this. Now, For beginners, if you want to do this also, you can do knees and just come from right here and protract your scapula, and making sure in the end that you're actually doing it correctly. Now, from intermediates, you can go from a planche lean, hold that, and just come from there and control. This now is building up control and body awareness now, because now if you're doing it wrong, you're going to notice how every time it's going to feel a lot easier or harder or hurtful doing like this. So you go like this, control up. And that's all the exercise is. You come from 1, 2, come up, 1, 2. That's the easiest way for you to actually get into it more and make it a little bit harder for yourself for intermediates. All right, so I know what this looks like, and by all means, if you're a pull-up bar, you can do the same thing with this as it is. But since I don't have a pull-up bar for this video, I'm going to show you that you can use this also in lat pull-down too, because it almost simulates it when you're doing your pull-up. Well, when you're on the pull-up, I mean. So, come down here. You can make this a little bit high. I'm doing 60 pounds here. But let's say from right here, you see how my shoulders coming up like this. Now watch how a little shift that I'm doing, going like that. What you can do is that you can put 90, 120. That's what I do personally. It depends on who you are individually. But all this is you just coming up and coming down like that, coming up and coming down. That's the easiest most you can do right there. So this actually ranges from everybody, like beginner, intermediate, or advanced. You just do it from right here. Because then once you see this, it actually evolves also the lat pull down. All right, and the last one is your wall handstand shrugs. This helps you out a lot for your handstands and help you get your balance a lot better. Now, this video is going particularly for your skills, which is your front lever, your planche, and your handstands. These are three main things that I know that a lot of calisthenics athletes actually use a lot in themselves. So this helps you out progress a little bit faster in those type of genres for skills. Now, if you want to see more of in-depth ways of how to do more scapula control, because yes, your scapula has to be good in elevation, protraction, retraction, upward and downward motion too. If you want to see those, that can be the next video. But let me know down in the comment section if you want to see more of it. Just type the word scapula, and that will let me know in the end that you want to see more of an in-depth video about this. Now, let's get started with this. So, let me put my remote right here. Now, as I showed you, from where to find your hands from your handstand, you're coming up from the wall, right? And you see how my scapula right here is slouched or just down. Make sure it's close. Your armpit should be close as possible to your ears, and that way it can be just a little bit better for yourself to actually find your balance. And that way, you coming down or coming up from here, you can actually find your balance a whole lot better. It'll be easier to control and hold. That way, you won't lose balance. You won't feel as wobbly and all that. But this is a great way for yourself to actually work on that. And also, it works on your traps too. So that way you can get a little bit of illusion yourself that you got a little bit bigger in the end too. Now, yes, when you also doing a handstand push-up, is also coming from a different range. When you are doing the handstand shrugs, yes, you are letting go of this when you're doing this, but this shoulders right here should be always up. Your shoulders should never slouch like that. It should always be up when you're coming down from doing a handstand push-up. That way you won't be hurting your shoulders, because when you overload this a lot, this can hurt other muscles for your shoulders. Now, if you like this video, Let me know down in the comment section below, and let me know this helps you a lot and get your skills a little better. And there's many more videos to come. I'm also starting out with logs for myself to document myself about what I'm doing, trying to keep up with myself, because yes, I am also training for Planche, but this is actually a lot better ways I'm doing it to actually get to look at the harder progression I can see for myself. For Planche, I'm just enjoying the journey, enjoying the ride. If you want to see that, there actually are other ones I'm doing. Just did a second one out there. But I really do hope you enjoyed this video and just enjoy the channel too. Let's all come in together. Let's build a community together. That's all I want to do for this channel, is build people who are starting out or who will advance to help each other out with anything they want to do for calisthenics. Now, I am doing other workouts too and other methods of working out, because yes, I can see now that weights, do some sandbag training too. If you are all interested about what I'm doing, let me know in the comment section below. Also too, and I'll see you in the next one.